Dram Fools!
Dram Fools!
Dram Fools!
Dram Fools!
You and I getting started in being
Out in Hamilton, and you were playing with some mutual friends at the Good Nature Brewery.
Yep, down in Hamilton, New York.
We played at some parties together. Started to play open mics at the Polish Home and at 443, and things were cruising along until the pandemic hit.
Right, and then the entire world came to a stop, and all the musicians on the planet thought, what now? Except it actually worked out remarkably well for us, didn't it?
People always talk about all the bad things about the pandemic.
I know, yeah, and honestly it was bad, but a silver lining for us anyway was that you and your partner Diane were in your little bubble, isolating
isolated, you isolated.
I was living by myself all the time, but within easy distance, so I would come over here on Saturday nights. We would eat, thank you for all those dinners, fantastic cooked by the way. We would play games, play cards, and then at about midnight we'd get our instruments out and write and
drink
talk
whiskey.
and sing and drink whiskey until the sun came up at 7 or 8 in the morning.
And that went on for Saturdays for years.
Ever since, and we're still doing it to this day.
We're still doing it.
Right, it's been an incredible pattern. So from that, Dram Fools and all the music that we created has arrived. Scotch just sort of became part of our DNA right from early on, didn't it?
We all liked Scotch, and it was something that it wasn't a conscious process. It became part of the music process, and when we came to come up with a name, it just seemed like it needed to be included somehow.
Needed to involve Scotch somehow, didn't it?
Yeah,
So we went through different things, Saturday evening whiskey and all-night sessions, and we weren't quite sure what we wanted. And I think you came up with Dram Fools.
Yeah, we're fools. We grams of Scotch. It was a no-brainer.
How can I help you see?
Everything we've written, that doesn't make sense, everything we've written is ours, obviously, because we wrote it. Everything on the album is written by us, it's all original.
Yeah, we had such a preponderance of our own original material that we were excited about that we didn't feel the need to do covers.
Right, we had too much to say.
Had too much, we have too many songs and too many.
Absolutely, we're so excited about our own material. It sounds like we're bragging, but I guess we're just incredibly lucky that we've got such a foundation of material to work on.
I like what we do.
I do too. We wouldn't be where we are now if we weren't enjoying every step of the way. So yeah, every song that we play is our own.
There are songs that I've written that we've done together. There's things that you've reimagined. There are songs that you've written. There are songs that you've written music to that I've thrown lyrics at.
Right, and then the stuff that we've just come up with on the spur of the moment through those all-night sessions we've been talking about. You know, I'll be sitting at the keyboard and playing a chord sequence, and for some reason it'll spark something for you, or you've been murmuring into your phone in the last week, and you're like, oh, I've got this idea, I need to share it with you, and we'll talk about it, and then we'll start putting chords to it, and before we know it, we're practicing a new song.
It's always collaborative, and that's part of what has been part of the magic of Dram Fools.
That's right. It's
that we haven't killed each other, we haven't gotten on each other's nerves, that we've stayed on the same page, and like you said, our musical bond and our friendship has grown, and the material continues to come.
It's amazing, you know, you're mostly the lyricist and you write incredible words that I could never come up with. I'm more the arranger and have skills in
I couldn't be arranging strings,
sort of chord writing and stuff like that. But bringing those two things together is just, it's worked for us.
Yeah.
People are always asking us, so what type of music do you play? And I wish I had a straight answer to that question, but there is no straight answer.
There's jazz, there's R&B, there's Celtic, there's you name it.
Absolutely. But I think a core of a lot of Dram Fools music is the vocal-driven aspect to it. It's always vocal forwards. There's often a conversation. We're trading lines, we're trading stanzas. It's back and forth vocally. I think that's a real core to what we're trying to do. And again, that kind of takes us back to that 50-50 thing. on stage there isn't a front man and then somebody accompanying. It's just, we're both absolutely equal throughout this entire process.
Yeah. It's kind of brought the best out in both of us.
Absolutely, yeah.
That this has culminated in what it is so odds-defying that it's been a labor of mutual love for the music that we're doing. Friendship has grown, and we have had a shared vision the entire time.
Absolutely. We decided, it's crazy, we have to put this on an album. We both just sort of thought, well, yeah, let's put the best versions of each of the songs we've written that we possibly can onto an album. And even that process has grown us as musicians. Just the arranging, the processes we have to go through to get all the moving parts to create this music in the best versions of itself that it can be.
And all the talented people that we've been lucky enough to have.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Yeah.
The strings, the horns, everything, the great band that
absolutely. Incredible drummers, guitarists, Ron Keck for being our engineer at Subcat Studios.
Yeah.
I mean, just incredible talent. It's been great. And of course, last but not least, our partners. There's no way we could have done any of this project without our partners understanding what we've been trying to do every Saturday night for 5 years.
The third fool for being so supportive of years of Saturday nights of us getting together, playing music, and Donna,
absolutely,
who's become
very much the fourth fool. Yeah, it's been such a pleasure.
None of this would happen without the women that we love, loving what we are doing.
So I'm proud of all of that.
Yeah, and how.
So, Whisky River, the album, it's coming out. Maybe it already has come out. Take a listen, see what your favourite song is. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, and we hope to see you out there at a gig sometime.
And maybe have a dram.
Slanjava.
No zdravia.
Dram Fools!
Dram Fools!
Dram Fools!
Dram Fools!